Eddie McGuire here again, composer, also a flute player, and again I'm looking forward to the release of Entangled Fortunes, a retrospective album on Delphian. But you might notice that in the ensembles that perform the music, such as Euphoria, there is a flute player, Ruth Morley, tremendous flute player, and you might wonder, why is this composer not playing his own music? Because we all know that he's a flute player as well. Well, in fact, what I do is folk music. I play in the Whistle Binkies. In fact, I have played with them for over 40 years. I also play the bamboo flute, the Chinese dizi, in a Chinese ensemble called Harmony Ensemble. So my playing goes along more traditional lines. So I'm not trained to play the very difficult music that I actually compose. But Ruth Morley is, and she's done a tremendous job at that. The same with all her colleagues in the Red Note Ensemble. And I have written a lot for flute, obviously, flute and guitar, flute and harp. Hoot Ensemble recently recorded a new piece for the Cowell Music Club, for example. And that enables me to bring my experience of the flute and its intricate workings into a composition that bring out the best in the musical side for the flute. But you also look at this album and you'll see that there is music written for marimba, for violin, cello, viola, and you wonder, how does a flute player know how to write for those instruments? Well, in fact, I listen closely. I have written preludes for almost every instrument. I set about that as a task to educate myself about these instruments. A series of preludes, I've written 24 of them so far for various instruments, working with the musicians in the course of that and learning about the idiomatic soul of each instrument in the course of doing that. So that was my method of learning how to write for other instruments, listening closely, learning from mistakes, and really enjoying the idiomatic soul of those instruments.